stand tall with your feet about hip width apart. And we'll bring the ring in front of us between our hands, starting by just taking some deep breaths up, inhaling the arms up, lifting that ring above your head, and exhaling, bringing it back down in front of you. Inhale up, and exhale down. Good, I'll turn just so you can see from the side. We're still standing tall the whole time. Just the arms moving up and down in time to the breath. Now I'm not squeezing the ring yet. I'm just holding it there, just building some movement, building some heat in the body. Good. Inhaling up, and this time exhaling to dive forward, keeping the back really long all the way down. Inhaling back up, nice and tall, and then exhale the ring down towards your legs. Again, inhale the ring above the head, and exhale, dive forward, keeping a long line from your tailbone down your spine all the way through your arms. So it's not until you fold completely forward that your arms relax away from your ears. Good again. Inhale the ring up, flat back, arms stay up, biceps by the ears, make your back work all the way down. Good, and as you come back up, first straighten the arms, get the biceps to either side of the head, and then start to lift all the way up. Always moving with your breath. Inhaling the ring above the head, exhaling as you dive forward, keeping that long line all the way down. Then inhaling back up, nice and tall, and exhale, hands down. Good, inhale up. Exhale, hinge forward, long flat back. Good, and let the ring go right here just so we can rest in this forward fold, getting a little deeper stretch in the legs if that's available. If not, just keep a little bend in your knees. It's still early. Still breathing deeply. Go ahead and take hold of the ring again, lightly between your hands, and inhale all the way up, nice flat back. Exhale your hands back down. Good, moving on. We'll inhale the ring up, just in front of our shoulders. And as we exhale, we're going to pull the elbows into our sides. Inhale, stretch the arms out straight, and exhale them down again. Inhale up about shoulder height. Exhale, pull the elbows into your side. Inhale, stretch it out. And exhale down. Now this time I am squeezing the ring. So I'm inhaling up, my hands are light. And then as I exhale, I'm going to squeeze the ring and pull the elbows into my ribs. Keep squeezing as you inhale out, and then release as you exhale down. Good, inhale, lift, then squeeze and pull. Inhale, push it out, keep squeezing, then release and relax. Exhale. Good, inhale up, exhale, squeeze and pull, elbows right by your ribs, shoulders stay low. Inhale, press it out, keep squeezing, then let it go, and exhale the arms down. Again, good, inhale up, squeeze, pull it in, press it out, keep squeezing, and then relax. Good. Squeeze, pull it in, elbows right by your side. Press it out strong, relax, and exhale the arms down. Good. Squeeze and pull it in. Press it out. Relax and exhale. Good. Next one, bring that ring right out in front of you. Elbows are a little bit bent, just in front of the ribs, and all we're going to do is and release the ring. So keep breathing, just press your palms toward each other. Again, I'll turn so you can keep seeing. Squeezing the ring and letting it go. Breathing as you go, keep the shoulders down, keep them relaxed. Keep that little bend in the elbows. So your elbows are pretty much right by your side, maybe just in front of your body. Still standing tall, knees unlocked. Good. Let that rest for a second. Now bring your wrists inside the ring. Make sure you're just above your wrist on your forearm so the ring's not right on the joint. And we're in the same arm position here, but now you're just pressing out a little bit. Now there's not going to be a huge range of motion here, and that's okay. You're just getting as much as you can, really making those muscles work against the ring. Breathing as you go. Shoulders stay down. Don't let them get hugged up close to your ears and swish your neck. Keep them down, down, down. Good. Breathing and squeezing. Good. Keep going. Press and release. Good. Let that go. Moving on, we're going to take the ring to our side and rest it against your hip. Now, as you exhale, you're going to lift the other leg as you press the ring. So shift your weight to the leg where the ring is resting. So that's on my right leg. And I'm going to press my right hand against the ring as I lift my left leg. So it's an exhale, lift and squeeze, inhale, relax. Exhale, lift and squeeze, inhale, relax. Good. You can work that balance a little extra by never letting that left leg touch the floor. Good. Breathe as you go. Squeeze it in as much as you can. You're in charge of how hard you work here, right? You can squeeze a little or you can squeeze a lot. Now lift the left leg up and hold and just pulse. Little tiny squeezes against your right hip. Good. Let it go. Let's switch sides. Same thing. So the ring is resting against the hip. Arm is straight. You're pressing with your palm or the heel of your hand. And let's exhale as we lift the right leg. Squeeze the left hand against the ring. Good. Breathe as you go. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, relax. Good. Move with purpose. Get as much work in as you can with each repetition. Ask your body for more. Ask it for as much as it can give. Good. Now hold the right leg up and pulse with your left hand. It's controlled. You're not letting the ring bounce your hand back. You're controlling that movement, but it's a nice, steady, smooth squeeze. Good. Bring the foot down. Rest that for a second. Shake it out if you need to. Now, we're going to bring the ring behind our backs. Palms are facing each other on either handle. And this is a very small movement. You might not even see it, but the effort is there. So you're squeezing the ring now between your palms. You're keeping the ring close to your legs, just right under your butt, really close to your hips. Just a little squeeze and release, little squeeze and release. It's a small movement, but there's a lot of effort going on. So give it as much effort as you can. Nice deep breaths. Letting that go. Shaking it out a little bit if you need to. And we'll step back to the front of the mat here. Inhale the ring up above the head between both hands. Exhale, dive forward. Back stays flat. Good. Inhale back up, flat back, just like we did before. But this time, no rest in the middle. Go ahead and exhale down again. Good. Inhale up. First, straighten the arms. Lead with the arms. On the way down, we're leading with the chest. And on the way up, we're leading with the arms and then the back, the shoulders. Good. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Let the ring go. Pause here in a forward fold. And then inhale, sit like a chair pose, bringing the ring up. And exhale, straighten the legs, fold forward. Inhale, sit to chair. To make it more difficult, lift that ring up high. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, sit to the chair, biceps up by the ears for that extra challenge. Exhale, dive forward, straighten the legs. Inhale, sit to chair, lift. Good. Exhale, dive. Inhale, sit. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, sit, lift, breathe. Exhale, dive forward. Good. Inhale, sit and lift. Exhale, straighten the legs and dive. Nice work. Inhale, sit and lift. Exhale, straighten the legs, dive forward. Inhale, sit, good. Nice and strong, keep it flowing. Exhale, dive. Good, and rest, letting go of the weight of the head and the shoulders. And bringing your hands to the floor, let's step back big to a plank pose, holding it here for a moment, finding that straight line from your head to your heels. If you need to come to your knees, feel free to do that. Still breathing. Belly button lifts. Support your low back. Let's lower to the floor on an exhale, keeping the elbows right by your ribs. All the way down to the floor. Grab the ring between your hands. You're just going to hold it lightly, no squeeze, but we're stretching it over our heads. And as we inhale, we're going to lift the arms and, if you want, the legs. So breathing into lift and exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Good, keep going. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. You could do just the upper body if you wanted. Good. As you lift, you're stretching the ring away from your feet and your feet away from the ring. So you're keeping the body very long as you lift. Good. Breathing, breathing. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Good. Hold it there for a second. Breathing. Maintain, maintain. And then let it go. Good. We'll bring our hands under our shoulders and press up the same way we came down, with control, with strength, with the elbows right by the rib cage, lifting the belly button up first, and then sliding back to a child's pose. Pausing there for some breath. And then slide the hands forward. Bring the hips up above the knees, and we'll come into a kneeling downward dog here. You've still got some weight under your palms, but you're letting the head rest down toward the floor. On the floor if it goes. If not, that's okay. Feeling your spine really long, and then press into your palms a little bit to come up. We'll return to our plank pose. Long line from head to heel. Breathing. Good. And then let the knees come down. Grab your ring. And we'll turn over so we're sitting. Go ahead and lie down. And we'll bring the ring between our feet, between the ankles. Again, above the joint. So you're on that lowest part of your leg there. You're going to rotate the legs externally. And then squeeze the legs toward each other a little bit as we lower them toward the floor and bring the shoulders and the head up off the mat. We'll move into the 100, an exercise from Pilates. So we're inhaling as we pulse our arms for 5 counts and then exhaling for 5 counts. All the while, I'm keeping pressure of my legs toward each other. I'm squeezing that ring. My legs are as straight as they can be, and they're also rotated externally. So my kneecaps are pointed toward you a little bit. They're pointed out. Chin is up toward the chest like you're holding an orange between your chin and your collarbone. Shoulders are lifting, belly button is pressing down. Breathing. Good. Let it go by bringing the legs up, resting the head down. Grab the ring. Just reposition it if you need to. And keeping the legs up, we're going to squeeze and release, squeeze and release. So my legs are in the same rotated externally position. And I'm just squeezing and letting it go. Keeping control. Don't bounce against the ring. Keep control against the ring. Good. Legs are still straight and strong. We're breathing. Good, and then we're going to move the ring to the outsides of our legs. Now, keeping a neutral position, so my toes are pointed toward my head, and I'm pressing out against the ring. Feet are flexed, legs are still straight and strong. Your kneecaps are just pointing toward you. Squeezing as far as you can. It's not going to be a huge movement, but you can get a lot of work into it by pressing as hard as you can. Good. Let that go. Grab the ring. Let's take our legs straight on the floor and we're going to roll up. So I'm not squeezing the ring right now. I'm just holding it here above my head. And as I inhale, like someone's holding the ring, they're going to peel me up off the floor. And then I'm going to exhale, reach the ring forward over my feet. Good. Inhale up tall, reach the ring above the head. And then exhale, tuck the tailbone and roll down with control, vertebra by vertebra. Good. Again, inhale, peeling up off the floor, one vertebra at a time. Coming up tall, spine is long, and then keeping the long spine as you reach forward. Even if you can't tap the ring down, that's okay. Just reach as far as you can. Inhale up tall, and then exhale, roll it down. Good again. Inhale, start to peel up. Sit tall, and then exhale, reach straight forward. Good. Inhale up tall, ring above the head, flat back, and exhale, roll down. Good. Inhale, peel up, nice and strong. Sit tall first, and then reach, hinging at the hip. Good. Sit tall on the inhale, arms up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale. Vertebra by vertebra, squeeze that belly button back into your spine. Sit tall and pause right here. We're going to hold the ring right where it is on top of our shins, arms straight out from the shoulders. And as you exhale, you're just going to roll around the back away from it. Then inhale up tall. Exhale, round the back away from the ring. Inhale up tall. So the ring is staying where it is in space. It's always right above your shins or above your knees. Just the back, just your torso there is moving away from the ring. So as you exhale here, you're really squeezing the belly button in and then inhaling a long spine. Good. Now moving on, we're going to twist. So make sure you're sitting up high on your sit bones. Your feet are like they're against a wall. And as we exhale, we're going to turn to one side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale back to center. Good. Keep going. But check your feet. We want to imagine they're pressed against a wall. So you can't let one foot press in front of the other, or you can't let one toe start to point, which is what starts to happen with this exercise if we're not careful. So really watch your feet as you twist. Good. Each time exhaling, squeezing all that air out as you twist, and inhale center. Good. Going as far as you can. I love this exercise. Good. Let that rest. And I'm going to roll to my side and place my ankles inside the ring. So again, I'm going to press the outer parts of my legs to the handles of the ring just to hold it in place. And then I'm lifting and lowering both legs together. Keep breathing as you go. If you need extra balance, take that top hand and put it on the floor in front of you. Keeping the hand up on the hip is just a little more of a challenge when it comes to balancing. Good. Lift with control. You're not really pressing against the ring too hard. You're just holding it in place. Good. Now lift and hold, hold, hold. Keep breathing as you hold. And let it go. We'll switch sides. Same thing over here. Keeping your legs between or in the middle of the ring, inside the ring. Resting on your palm or down on your bicep if that felt more comfortable. And we'll lift and lower both legs together. Again, top hand can come to the floor if you need more balance. Breathe as you go. Hold it up there. Still breathing. Good, and gently let it come down. We'll roll back to our backs. Good. I'm going to bring the ring again between my ankles. Bending the knees toward the chest, I'm rolling my shoulders and chin up and reaching my hands through the ring. Now as I inhale, stretching the arms overhead, legs out. Exhale, tuck and reach through the ring. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tuck. Good. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, tuck. Few more like it. You can make it a little more challenging by squeezing your legs toward each other, squeezing the ring a little bit. Remember to press your belly button down, low back, connecting with the floor here. Shoulders stay rolled up. Make it as challenging as you can. Get as much out of this as you can. Good. Exhale, squeeze, and inhale, stretch long as you can be. Good. Let it rest. Head comes down. Keeping the ring right there between your ankles, lifting the legs straight. And we're going to exhale as we lower them toward the floor a little bit, and then inhale them back up. So again, you want to check in with your back, making sure you're not arching as you lower the legs down. If you are, it just means you're going a little too far. So don't worry about getting your feet to touch the ground. Start with a really small movement. You'll get stronger. Every day is going to get better. Good. Keep the legs as straight and strong as you can. Keep pressure of your legs toward each other, squeezing the ring a little bit. Breathing as you go. Exhale it down and inhale, squeeze it up. Always with control, so you're not letting your legs swing. Good. Let that go. Rest the legs. Grab the ring. Good. Now I'm going to take my feet about as wide as the mat and just let both knees come down to one side and then the other. Just kind of stretch that out a little bit with this windshield wiper pose. Feet stay on the ground, just back and forth, breathing, moving with control. Good. Now bringing the feet back up on the floor as wide as your hips and right under your knees. Your ankles are right under your knees. We're going to bring the ring kind of right between your hips. You're going to squeeze your abs a little bit so you have a nice strong surface to press it against. Now I'm going to keep my arms right here. They're not going to move. My hips are going to press into the ring. Good. So I'm squeezing the ring by keeping pressure of my hands down on the ring as I lift my hips up into this bridge. So exhale, press. The entire foot pushing down. Hips, knees, and ankles always in the same line. Arms are just staying there. Notice my arms aren't really moving their position. Good. Keep going and keep breathing. Exhale, squeeze to lift. Inhale, lower down. Double check those knees. You don't want them collapsing toward each other, and you don't want them falling out away from each other either. Good. Squeeze and lift. Let it go. Squeeze and lift. Release. Good. Now holding it up there, we're going to do little pulses. So you're dropping your hips just slightly and then pressing them up again. Really squeezing through the glutes and the hamstrings. That's what we're working here, the back body. Good, and let it go all the way to the floor. Rest that for a second, and then bring your knees a little closer together if you need to. So you're going to rest the ring high up on your thigh, or low on your thigh if you were standing up, so close to your knees. And we're going to, again, put the arms, the hands on the other side of the ring, and this time we're going to crunch. So it's my shoulders lifting, my abs squeezing, that is pressing the ring together. I'm not using my arms. Again, notice I'm not moving from the shoulder. I'm just squeezing up, and that is what is squeezing the ring. So you're going to feel a little more resistance for your abs here. Good, let that go. Holding the ring between the hands lightly. We'll just hold it right above our shoulders. Feet in the same position. As we exhale, we're going to crunch up and then twist to the side. Inhale back to center and exhale to the floor. Or excuse me, inhale to the floor. Exhale up and twist. Inhale, center and down. Exhale up and twist. Inhale, center and down. Good. Keep going, alternating sides each time. And remembering as you go to keep the shoulders lifted as much as you can while they're off the floor. So even during that twist back to center, you want to really focus on keeping the lift under your shoulder blades. Good. Remember to breathe. Use your breath to help you through the movement. Belly button squeezes down. Press your abs down flat. Good. Let it rest. We'll set the ring aside. We're done with that for now. Let's bring both knees into the chest and just rock back and forth a little bit, massaging out your low back. We'll take the right knee, holding the hamstring, and just hug it in toward the chest. Let your left leg stretch out along the floor. Switch sides. Left knee hugs in. Squeeze it in as close as you can bring it to your body. And then we'll cross that left ankle over the right knee. Hold the right hamstring again and hug that in, keeping the feet flexed, feeling that stretch through the left hip. Breathing deeply here, relaxing your shoulders, letting your face relax. You could close your eyes if you wanted. Start to relax a little bit more, stretch those muscles out. The major work is done. We'll switch legs. Right crosses over left now, holding the left hamstring. Feet stay flexed. Let that go. We'll bring both knees side by side and lower them down to one side. Let them rest on the floor. And then look back at the ceiling or in the other direction. Arms are stretched out away from your shoulders. If it feels like too much, you can shift your hips back away from your knees. So in the direction that you're looking. Check that it's easy to breathe here. With control, let's bring the knees back through the center. Straighten yourself out on the mat if you need to, if you got a little bit crooked. And then lower them down the other way. Let them rest on the floor and then look back toward the ceiling or the other direction. And we'll bring it back to center. Hug them in again quickly. Just rock a little bit more side to side. And then we're going to roll over onto our bellies. Bringing the hands under the shoulders, doing a quick cobra pose here as you inhale, lifting the heart up, the head up, using your hands to pull back against the floor a little bit. So you're trying to slide yourself through your arms. And then let that go. We'll press up through a plank to a downward dog. Hips lifting, heels lowering, fingers spread wide, pressing down, pressing forward. Keeping the hips moving straight back, let's walk the hands toward the feet until we're in a forward fold. Again, giving up the weight of the head and the shoulders. On the inhale, let's stand and reach up for the sky. Exhale, the palms down over the heart. I'm just going to turn so you can see. On the inhale, let's bring the hands back up. And then exhale, the left hand to the left hip and reach the right arm over your head. Long line from your fingers all the way down the right side of your body to your right foot. Good. Inhale back up. The other way, exhale, right hand comes to the hip. Left hand first reaches up and then it reaches over. Good. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, arms to the side and behind you, palms facing each other. If you can clasp them together, go ahead and do that. If not, just reach them back. Either way, you're still standing tall, shoulders above hips, above ankles. Reach them back as far as they go, opening up the shoulders and the chest. Bring the hands back toward the hips to release the hands. And then let's shift our weight to the left foot and bring our right foot into our right hand. Keeping the knees side by side, tailbone tucking under a little bit to stretch the front of the right leg, the quad and the hip flexor. Good, let's let that go. Bringing the hands behind us again, this time lacing them so the other thumb is on top. It's probably the way that's going to feel a little bit funny, the way we don't normally do it. Again, stretch that back, still standing tall. Let that go. And we'll shift our weight to the right foot, bringing the left foot up to stretch the front of that leg. Working our balance and our flexibility at the same time here. Breathing still. Steady breath, steady body. Good, carefully let that go. And we'll take one arm now across the chest, bringing your forearms together. The shoulder stays low, so just take care that you're not hugging that shoulder way up under your chin by your ear. Keep it dropping down away from your chin. Other side, same thing. Forearms come together, the shoulder stays low, and the arm is as straight as you can comfortably get it. Very nice, let that go. Let's take a deep breath up here, reaching for the sky. Exhale, dive forward one more time. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale your hands to your side. Then inhale up once more, lifting up on the toes and holding up here for just a moment. Really active all the way up through your fingertips, finding that balance on the ball of your foot. And then exhale the heels down, hands down. Let's take one more breath up. Inhale and exhale down.